Okay, hi guys. So I was really guided to do this reading. As you guys know, if you're new to my channel, I tend to do collective readings off of intuition. I don't just do it, just to do it, just to create content. I really just do it off of intuition when I feel pulled. And oddly enough, I was also called to use my Tarot of Sexual Magic deck, which is a deck that I don't use too often because, as you can see from the first card, it is a little bit explicit. So I tried to keep this deck for when I'm really cold, and it was. So I'm just gonna get into this reading, and I hope that, I know that if you're here, if you're drawn here, it was meant for you in some way, shape, or form. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And I just want to take this time to thank you guys for joining me on this journey and trusting me along the way, and not only trusting in me, but trusting in yourself and trusting in your own inner guidance, because everything I do is literally because of you guys. Like, I cannot send out this message if you guys are not calling for it. You feel me? Your inner guidance, your higher self is always leading you exactly to where you want to be. And it's always calling you, whether you're listening deliberately or not. And, because you guys wanted the answers that you are looking for, that is why I am able to do these readings. So I thank you. I thank you. I thank you. I thank you. And, I'm proud of you for following your intuition and, listening, because we always have the choice. We always have the option of whether we want to listen or not. And a lot of us get upset or get mad when, we see others shining and doing great. But the truth is, we really get upset because we know that we have the potential to do that ourselves. You feel me? It's a combination of that and looking at it through our human eyes and feeling like we're limited on time and resources, knowing full well that we're not. Knowing full well that it could be our time if we allow it to be. Like, you feel me? And even if something that we want is not happening for us right now, that does not mean that it's not ever gonna happen. Like, everything that we want, everything that we desire is literally promised, is literally already given. And all we have to do is literally prepare ourselves to receive it. If you have not received it yet, it's because you are not ready for it. And that's not a bad thing. It just means that you are being led, you are continually being led on the way there. And we need to get out of the mindset that once we get it, we'll feel better, or once we get to our destination, things will be better. The better is now. Literally, the better is now. The joy is in the journey, and I know you hear that a lot. I know that's very cliche, but once you really understand it and once you really live in it, it can be so beautiful. Like, the joy is literally in the journey. Like, if you really think about it, we are eternal beings. We never get it wrong. We never get it done. We will never be finished. We will never be 100% complete, right? Because even after we pass on, we're still living eternally. We're not in this physical plane anymore, but we're still living and experiencing life, just in a different way, right? So we can't get it finished. We can never get it wrong. We can never get it done. But you're in the job right now, here on this earth, here on this leading edge, right? This is the leading edge because it's physical, because we literally have the pleasantry and the ability and the joy of literally watching the things that we want, our manifestations, turn into 3D reality, into touch, taste, see, feel reality. Like, you feel me? And that is why we are on the leading edge. That is why we are literally in the best time of life right now. With the knowledge that we have, excuse me, with the level of creativity that we have, like, we are literally in the leading edge, excuse me. We are literally on the leading edge. And all you have to do is follow your guidance, your intuition, that inner voice inside of you that allows you to feel goodness and allows you to feel discord, allows you to feel discomfort, is literally your guidance. Your emotions is a manifestation of your guidance system. Your emotions is a manifestation of where you are in relation to your true self, your higher self, your guidance system. When you feel that harmony, when you feel that good emotion, that means you are looking in the same direction. You are looking at this situation in the same way that your inner being is. When you feel that disharmony and that discord, all that means is that you are not looking in the same direction. You are not looking at this situation the same way that your inner being is, and that is it. Do not discount yourself. Do not discount your emotions. That does not, your emotions does not equate your worth, okay? You know who you are, and you need to remind yourself of that, especially in those moments of discord. Sometimes you might just have to ride it out and feel those emotions and let it be, and, you know, just wait until you come back in harmony with yourself, because harmony is literally inevitable. Like, you being in alignment with yourself is inevitable. Wellness is inevitable, right? The only thing that stops us from being in alignment and feeling that goodness and being in harmony is when we start to look at things through our human perspective, through our limits and beliefs. That is what creates the discord. But the moment we stop doing that, the moment we relax and subside, we are back into harmony, back into alignment, right? So your only job right now on this earth, in this plane, is to follow your guidance system. Recognize what those emotions mean, and when you're in the beginning stages of feeling that discord and disharmony, do a little adjustment, do a little shift, and remind yourself of who the fuck you are. Remind yourself of who you really are. You feel me? And what that really means, and just guide yourself back. If you didn't take the time to do it in the beginning of you feeling discomfort and it became a big snowball of discomfort, then just allow it. Let that snowball, let it be. Because in a bit, you will get tired of being sick and tired, you feel me? And you will let go of those beliefs, and you'll just rise back up into your wellness and abundance that is literally naturally you. So that was just a little spiel before I went ahead and read these cards, but I knew that was definitely for somebody. Off the bat, this Three of Cups is the only card that is upright. Everything else is face down. It's sort of backwards to you guys, but I'm reading it my way. The Three of Cups to me really signifies teamwork and working together and coming together with somebody. Cups is usually emotionally, and the image that I'm seeing is definitely having to do with emotions. Feeling free in your emotions. And I feel like this is coming. This is something that you have been working on or wanting to do, just feeling free in your emotions. Feeling free to let your emotions go, but also having control and understanding of what your emotions are and how they work, which is probably why I was guided to say all of that in the beginning. I feel like that is coming for you guys. This feeling of liberation is coming. Not just liberation, but the joy that is a direct manifestation from that freedom is literally coming. Like, I am feeling that you are literally about to feel like on cloud nine, like bliss. Like, it's about to be consistent, bliss. Like, sometimes you might even not even understand or feel like you don't even understand where it's coming from, but at the same time you know that you've worked hard for this and it's coming. Like, literally it is coming. Even financially, I see like finances, you're going to be getting different pieces of income from places that you didn't even expect. Even gifts from places and people that you didn't even expect, but are just so appreciated. Like, you are literally about to feel this liberated feeling. You are about to literally be free. Okay, so let's get to these other cards, because that was literally just only 3 of Cups upright. Now I'm looking at all these other cards that are in reverse. I feel like you felt alone for a while, and rather that loneliness was due to self-isolation, or you just not feeling like you are part of a group or, you know, something bigger. You have felt alone or been alone for a while, and you was almost waiting for somebody to come rescue you. But you had to realize that the only person that's coming to save you is you. And you did that. You did that. You did that passionately. And, you know, slow and steady won the race, but you did that relatively, time speaking, like you did that pretty quickly. It didn't feel quick to you because it felt like, you know, the roller coaster of emotions, or the roller coaster of time. Like, one day you're doing well, the next day you're getting back 3 steps. That's what it felt like to you. But you were doing the damn thing, and you were building your foundation. You were building that sure-footed foundation for sure. And it definitely, you know, is paying off. It's going to be paying off soon. It is paying off now. Just continue to move forward, and continue to understand that just because you feel like shit right now, it does not mean that you are not directly on your path and exactly where you're meant to be. Like, this emotional roller coaster, these spate of emotions are literally just our guidance system, like I said before, and it's all okay. Literally, it's all okay. There may have been some people, or you may have felt like there have been people, you know, doing sneaky things behind your back. And that might have been true. Like, there might have been people who were, you know, seducing you in order to get what they want type thing, or interacting with you to get what they want type thing. And they might have been, you know, playing with your feelings for a little bit. I'm sort of getting that this isn't like, it wasn't on purpose, it wasn't intentional. I feel like this person, I feel like this message is for love specifically. It could be in work, especially if you are in the creative field, like music or art. But I feel like this person, you know, genuinely cared about you and was doing what they knew how to do best type thing. Like, they didn't hurt you intentionally. They was only doing the best that they could. I sort of got that there was sort of somebody in the also trying to, or giving them advice, and that sort of led them the wrong way as well. Because when you listen to somebody else over your intuition, you know, it doesn't serve you as best, not in the long run anyway, because you're denying yourself, you're denying your true self. And I feel like this person also sort of recognized that, and you recognize this as well, and you decided to liberate yourself. But this message is really about that other person. Like, they recognize, if they haven't recognized it already, they're beginning to recognize, like, what they're doing and how they're making you feel, and they're beginning to realize that, like, you know, I can't just play with people's feelings type thing. Even me not, no message is a message. That's what I'm getting for somebody. No message is a message. I can't just continue to play with people's feelings. And they're starting to realize, like, that this person who was in the herb, maybe it wasn't the best to listen to them. Maybe they should have just listened to themselves. I think that they was just scared. They was just a little bit afraid of how others would perceive them. And it sort of led them to do some sneaky things, but it was not intentional. It came off as sneaky, but it was never meant to be intentional. And now they're just dealing with it, because they have no choice but to deal with the, you know, the consequences of their actions. I hate to use that word consequence, but it's true. Every action has a result. So now they're dealing with the results of their actions. And again, with the same person, that's crazy. The same person, I feel like, is gonna try to come back and apologize. Like, they see the errors of their ways. I was saying that before. They see the errors of their ways, and they're gonna try to come back to apologize. And it's definitely up to you whether you wanna, you know, forgive them or not. I mean, you can forgive them for sure, but it's up to you whether you want to allow them in your space or not. I'm getting this message just to watch for more than the words. These three cards up here are swords, and I feel like, and you know, that this person has done a good bit of good talking in the past, and you now realize and recognize that you cannot just trust the words. You have to follow the action. The action has to support it. So I feel like this person is definitely gonna come in and, you know, talk a good game, apologize with the words, but listen out for the action. I feel like with this Five of Swords in reverse, they are gonna take some action to sort of try to make up for it, especially some sort of sexual action. I'm really getting that. But again, it's up to you whether you want to, you know, forgive them and go through with this and follow through with them, or cut them off completely. Yeah. I feel like they are going to be genuine in the action. That is one thing that I can say. Like, with the words and stuff, it might come off as flaky, but the action is genuine. Like, they're not doing things just because they think it'll make you feel better or it'll make them feel better. They're doing it because they want to do it. That this is something that they've been inspired to do, and they're finally listening to their intuition, and it's really gonna pay off. And with this King of Pentacles in reverse, okay, I'm sort of getting the impression that this person, now take it as it resonates, whether it's in love or relationship for you, this person, the same person who we were talking about this whole time, sort of acted this way in the beginning because they thought that you would try to control them. And the same goes vice versa. Like, whether you know it or not, your actions were coming from a place of you didn't want to be controlled. And their actions were coming from a place of they didn't want to be controlled because they knew how they are type thing. But with this King of Cups, I mean, this King of Pentacles, especially in reverse, I'm sort of getting that that's over. Like, you guys are dropping the illusion of control. You guys understand and recognize that nobody is in control of nobody else. You are both in control of yourselves. You feel me? There's nothing to be ashamed of. There's nothing to be afraid of. You can literally be completely yourself, naked, and be vulnerable with yourselves and be good. With this King of Pentacles in reverse, and especially because this King of Pentacles is in the shape of a heart, like, I'm feeling that this is love. Like, this is true love. Especially this dove for me is always love. Like, birds for me always symbolize love. And this is somebody that you truly, have a genuine connection with, and, we're definitely meant to meet in this world, definitely meant to meet in this lifetime, definitely meant to teach each other lessons, especially lessons in love, especially lessons in love. Again, it doesn't have to be romantic. It could be platonic, but this person I'm getting romantic vibes for sure. This person definitely came to show you how to be vulnerable in love, and whether you continue this journey with this person or you continue a new journey with somebody else, just know that you are getting taught exactly what you need in order to feel this freedom. Getting back full circle, so we went this way. Feel this freedom in love, like this freedom in yourself, and that freedom in yourself attracts the love that you have been waiting for, that you have been literally yearning for, which is crazy. Oh my god, well, that's crazy to me. Okay guys, I'm gonna leave it right here. If you guys would like an extended reading or a personal reading, please click the link below in my description. And if not, if this is where we part ways, I hope that you enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you very much for tuning in, and I will see you guys next time.